All right, man. Let's talk about this report that the Eagles want Gardner-Johnson back. It's a report that the Eagles want Gardner-Johnson back. A lot of it saying that the Lions could lose Gardner-Johnson and won't want to keep him. Got a lot of Lions fans out here saying, "Oh, we don't need him anymore," and this, that. And my thing is this: who's going to be your vocal leader? People got mad because he was taught running his mouth with the 49ers. That ain't the reason they lost that game. You know, but it says signs point to the Lions losing C.J. Gardner-Johnson in free agency, and they gonna learn like the Eagles learn. Even though a lot of people they feel like they had success without him this season, um, but you got to make sure F.A. Melifanu is, because there's rumors they could take a safety, but you got to make sure F.A. Melifanu is ready to step up. And the problem with that is he ain't never healthy. That's the problem. So, at the end of the day, if the Eagles figured out, well, this they missing piece and the back end fell apart without him, why the hell wouldn't you want to keep a guy like that? You find a way to get on the field. And then at the end of the day, they didn't know they was going to get Brian Branch, and they probably figured we had played Gardner-Johnson at the nickel position. And, let's be real, Brian Branch beat him out at the nickel position too. Well, you got somebody that can, F.A. Melifanu, you better be all in. And there's rumors that they could, I think I said this already, could be dropped into safety. They could be looking at safeties. Me personally, if he was going to walk away, I just move Cam Sutton to safety. You know what I'm saying? I just move both of them cast to safety. That's in my opinion what I would do. Moving both to safety. So, that's my opinion. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't mean the end all be all. It's not, oh, it's my way or the highway. I just move him to safety. But me personally, I'm keeping this guy. He probably, big difference between the last two teams going to the NFC Championship game. You don't have that vocal leader on the Lions neither, man. Your leader is Dan Campbell. Outside of him, that's kind of why it hurt for a lot of people to see Jamal Williams go. That's why it hurt so much to see Jamal Williams go. I said again, that's why it hurt so much to see Jamal Williams go. In my Dr. Umar voice. Once again, brothers and sisters, that's why it hurt that much to see Jamal Williams go. My brothers and good sisters of the Pan-African Americanism, of the science of the black delegation, of the duplication. The Lions may want to bring back Gardner-Johnson, but after an injury tourniquet 2023 season, but the tea leaves suggest he'll be gone. So unfortunately, I hope not, man. I just they need that battery in their back, bro. Maybe somebody else will step up and be the battery in the back, but it can't be. It got to come from one of the players. He said as the first week of 2023 free agency ended, the Lions, got what looked incredibly credible steal when they agreed to a 1 year, $8 million for C.J. Gardner-Johnson, coming off for tying for league leading interception with Philadelphia. Gardner-Johnson was a kind of a ball hawk Detroit secondary, but it did not come to fruition. Gardner-Johnson suffered a torn pectoral in week 2 against Seattle and made speedy recovery to play in a regular season finale in 3 playoff games. Gardner-Johnson did have 2 interceptions when he did play, as he teased what he'd done. You always want to turn the ball over. But you can get that turn the ball over, you're a winner. But signs point toward Gardner-Johnson free agency. Losing, the Lions can re-sign Gardner-Johnson. Any point in free agency starts before free agency start, but Pro Football pointing to his versatility will be a fit more than half the league, and he's just 26. Greg Rothfuss, whatever. NFL.com suggests Gardner-Johnson 19 ranked free agency using Tyrann Mather as his comp. Tony Pauline of Sportskeeda got a little specific in terms of teams that could be in the Gardner-Johnson. Philadelphia will look to bring the safety in the offseason via free agency or the draft. People at the combine get a sense that the real chance for Eagles to bring back Gardner-Johnson, who is scheduled to hit free agent market. Gardner-Johnson played for the Eagles in 2022 before signing a 1 year in Detroit. Gardner-Johnson may settle for another 1 year deal coming off missing most seasons of three, most of a season in 3 straight seasons where he has missed noticeable time. So there you go. He's injury prone. So maybe that's the reason you don't bring him back. Apart from that, the Lions can't offer Gardner-Johnson a clear-cut starting role like lot of other teams. And if he wants that starting opportunity and effort to get a multi-year contract, return Detroit simply won't be happening. So there you go. You can blame Brian Branch and F.A. Melifanu for that. But then again, they need some help behind Melifanu. You know, uh, you know, you know, you know, but yeah, that's what they need, man. They gonna need some help behind him because Melifanu ain't been healthy his whole career neither. So he ain't been healthy his whole career neither. You know, so but yeah, it'll be a loss. I just have to find a way to make it work. But that's my opinion. It don't, at the end of the day, they ready to hand the reins over to Melifano. In my opinion, I would move him back to corner. That's just my opinion. Uh, I think he better off being the corner than the safety. I would move Cam Johnson, to safety. I move Melifano to corner. And obviously they probably see something. Maybe they feel like he'd be more healthier as a safety. He can always transition back, but that's what I would have been done last year. And ain't no way that, like I said before, sometimes the Lions ain't the most sharpest knobs in the drawer, bro. Ain't no way I'd have Vitor and Cam Sutton starting at corner. No, Melifanu ass would have been right out there at corner. I kept saying that last year. I'm like, well, you've been playing safe now. It ain't hard to play corner, bro. It's hard to play corner, but it ain't hard to know the plays, nigga. As a safety, you got to know what the corner doing, especially if you provide help. You should know what everybody doing. So ain't nothing for him to go out there, play some cover 4, play some cover 3, play some man to man. He knew the assignments. Vitor came in the middle of the season and figured out the assignments. So I really just be wondering sometimes the IQ of people in football. I really do. And that's one of the reasons I really wasn't no fan of Aaron Glenn. I just don't really think he knows his personnel. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion, dog. But um, that is what it is. Let me know, what y'all think about that. Would y'all like to bring them back? Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Like I said, the link tree. Find me on X, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Peace.